Is that better? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Sorry, I had a little bit of a microphone issue. Um, I am actually at work, my other work at the moment. Today was the first day of school for the kids, so bear with me a little bit. But it's really day one of, unfortunately, Kiely Rodni being found in the state that she was in. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends and loved ones. So it was definitely a rough night. Last night I wanted to stay live like all night, but I couldn't because the kids was going to school. So we have a bunch of new photos and information on what is going on. So today at 11 a.m. California Pacific time, uh, the police department will be going live with an update, which will be, I think, 2 o'clock my time. I will be live during that conference, and we will go over that, discussing it. Um, I'll be live from about 2 to 3 o'clock today, and then I will be live. Then I have carpool, and then take the kids home, and then I'll be live shortly after that. I'm so sorry, Christy. I'm so sorry. So before we get started, there is information that I have heard. Um, I'm just going to say this is alleged, this is rumor, this is speculation. But I have heard that Kiely was in the back seat or the hatch, but she was definitely in the back. From what I understand, it was the back seat. However, I don't know at this point. We hopefully will find out later on today during the press conference. I'm going to show you guys some photos. These are very hard to see, especially if you are close to this case or find it sensitive in nature. So there is a trigger warning. Mods, please do that. Yes, I have heard more, but at this point, I don't want to really speculate any further than what I just have, because um, I do have more information, but I just don't want to put it out there because, people's like, oh, you're just speculating and all this stuff. But um, I do have, I think, a decent source on that. But yeah. So there has been a lot of confusion about where the car was located. In the beginning, I know a lot of people thought that it was at the boat launch ramp, and I will show you where people originally thought it was. We'll pull this up. So people originally thought it was in this area. Okay. It was not at the boat ramp. Um, at the boat ramp, the boat launch, whatever you want to call it. It was, in fact, um, right, right here, right here. And for reference, she was found right here. And the party area was right through here. Okay, right through here. Which, you know, so this is the way the car would have had to have been. I cannot, in my opinion, and based upon what I've heard that I haven't released at this point, I do not think, in my opinion, that Kiely Rodni did this to herself at all. Um, Either way it goes, it's not a good thing, no matter what the outcome is. Can you hear? Someone said they can't hear anything. Can you guys hear? Just make sure. Okay, thank you guys. Someone said they couldn't. And Little Kim, surely someone should have heard something. In my opinion, a lot of people, or at least a few people, heard. That's my opinion. In my opinion, I do think foul play is involved at this point. Whether she had a seatbelt or not, more than likely she would float at the back. Yes, we were told that when they found them. Yes. Oh, Paula, my God, I'm so sorry you lost your mother in a similar way. She was in water. That's terrible. Um, Now that is another point. Um, what if she tried to get out? That is a good point. But from what I am hearing, just hearing, does not make it true. This is, I'm just going to tell you, this is a rumor. Okay, because I don't know, because the police haven't said anything, authorities haven't said anything, so we'll know more hopefully today at 11 o'clock Pacific time. But from what I understand, she was not, how can I put it? There's just foul play, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Allegedly, in my opinion, all the above. So I don't I don't want to say whether she was seatbelted or not at this point. So because there's so much misinformation, and you can say something and someone will hear it differently, or um, look into it, see it differently, and I just don't want to say anything. Yes. Thank you, Mountain Mama. No, they can still get toxicology with the water. So someone said I can't because I don't know, brother. Okay, if that's what you think, that's fine. I got a call at 8:30 this morning, so yeah. So anyway, so she was found right here. Now, yesterday, I thought it was like right in this area, right here where the curve was. I thought it was like right through here. But like, so when we were looking at the photos yesterday, the mods and I, you could clearly see the other end, like on the other side. It's much harder to see. I don't even know if you can see the other, like, it's much harder from over here. So we knew it was somewhere through here, but it was indeed right here. And let's just zoom in so you can see just how close in the water she is. You know, 14 feet of water. That's it. That's all it took. Stacey, I agree with you. I agree with you. In my opinion, people know more. And now, I don't know that, opinions aren't fact, but in my opinion, people know more. As the days and weeks carry on, we'll find out those answers. But thanks to Adventures with Purpose, because we probably would have never, ever have found Kiely yesterday. Probably never, ever. So, as you can see here, right here, this is the sanctuary where the party was, right? Now, you go out this road and you either got to make a left or a right. Now, is it possible that this could have been, no foul play? Yeah, it's possible. But from what I have heard, the timeline, everything, I feel like she was taken, yeah. But, you're at the sanctuary and literally here's the road. And I mean, look how far this is, like where the road ends to the water. That is, you would have to be so impaired to make it this far that why did everyone split? It's a good question. But from where the road ends to where, the dirt, the banks and everything, that is way too long. Like, you would have to be so inebriated that you literally couldn't even use your mind and to not stop, in my opinion. Like, you have a huge time because there's no road right there. There's no road from here to here. From here, from here to here. That's a lot of way you can stop. And at this point, you're not on the road. So something had to happen, in my opinion. Where was it? Yes. Yes, Amanda. So this was the party area. People parked all over. And right here is where she was found and would have probably never have been found otherwise. What else do we got? I wanted to show you guys. Before I show more pictures, which is, to me, it's interesting. Kiely, or not Kiely, good Lord, Sammy's Instagram account, she has deleted it or turned it off. I don't know if they all left at the same time, but from what people are saying, that if a big caravan left. At the same time. And that was very close after, Sammy left, when that big caravan happened. In my opinion, they had to rush of people leaving at 12:30, so I'm thinking they saw or known of that car going in the water, and they all took off. Just all very sus to me. Yeah. Yes, they would be able to tell if, pardon me, if she was dead or not before she was in there, in the water. Absolutely. So once you die, there is so many ways, thanks to science, that we can tell whether you died or not before if there's water in your lungs or not. Which actually, just to be honest with you, it might make it a little bit harder because she was in there for 2 weeks, and water makes things speed up a lot quicker. Yes. When we were hooking up, car, a 6-pack came floating out. Did anyone else see that when they were? Then it sank after a few seconds coming out of the car. Oh, really? I did not see that. You see, Sammy said they went back to charge their car and get some alcohol. That is correct. If she had died before, there would not be any water in her lungs. I mean, this is the thing. We don't know whether the front seat had the windows down or if they were broken. Country girl, in my opinion, it wasn't. In my opinion. But I can tell you that I believe her phone, Kiely's phone, is with her. I think they texted her mom that evening from her phone. Um, I haven't heard that. TM. 9 o'clock, California. I thought it was 11 a.m. Justin, did you receive the picture of Kylie's car? A close check messenger. I think so. We're gonna go over that quite shortly. All right, let me pull up some photos here. 1 second. Too many windows open here. So, okay, this is hard to see, so trigger warning. All right. So this is Kylie's car. It's very sad. She's still, I mean, guys, we also have to remember, even though in my opinion, I think there is foul play, there may not be. Um, she was only 16 years old. That's a good point. Very good point. She was only 16 years old, and she really hadn't been driving long at all. Just a few months, really. Really, just a few months. So she was very new at this. Yes, she was in the back seat. It's possible, we'll know more in the day. She could have even been in the hatch, possibly, right? But the only damage that I see on this car is the mirror broke, and right here, there's a dent. To me, you know, I just don't know if these windows were already broken, uh, broken by the water, or if the dive team had to do that in order to get um, the car to out of water. Oh, it's definitely broken. It's definitely broken because you can see the shards of glass right there. You can still see water coming out of it. mean, you still see the water, see? So sad. Got people photographing it. And this is the putting on the chain. And I have some more photos. Why would the back windows be down? I don't know if the back windows are down. I mean, there was no airbags deployed, it appears. I can't say that with 100% certainty, but in my opinion, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. And 616, thank you, love. Are you going to stream? I love your channel. Oh, thank you so much. No, I am not going to stream them. I will be over there in support of them. But we will be live. If the press conference is happening then, it just depends. It just depends, It really does. So, here's a photo of maybe most of us saw it like this from last night. This is exactly whenever they got it out. And they had their tents here, and all that for processing. It should be, yes, certainly will. 616. Thank you, my love. Appreciate it. Justin, how did she text her mom? Call Sammy, then do this. Drive all this way is wrong direction straight into the lake. Makes no sense. I completely agree, Selena. Completely. It's very sad. It's very emotional, very sad. It's not fair at all. Not fair at all. Sorry, I'm pulling up photos. Yes, the back window. Thank you so much, Tabitha. It is definitely rolled down. Oh crap! If I can find it. Hold on. Nothing works when you want it to. So this is yesterday. They had a live conference going. I'm going to play this for a few moments while I try to find some of these pictures. This is brought to you by KCRA News. Found them on Twitter. Thank you, 616, for becoming a member, honey. I appreciate it. Objection, trickery, thank you so much. Do you remember playing a video people were questioning Cloud or Car? Can you play that? Is that the same spot? I do remember that. I don't remember which lake that is. Yeah. I would too. I would like, I mean, like, I've heard things by people that was around there yesterday, but I don't, I don't 100% know. Trying to find this. All right, here we go. I'm going to play this for just a moment so I can find these photos. I guess there's volume to it. I can't imagine being the parents this morning and just waking up to the first day of knowing your daughter, your 16-year-old daughter, is not here. That is just a nightmare in itself, if you ask me. Just a nightmare in itself. To me, this brings me back to Gabby Petito. I don't know why, but it just brings me back to Gabby Petito. I think the scenery feels the same. Just remembering that they found her and waiting for the press conference. It's just a lot. It really is. Guys, this is thank you so much, Stacy, for becoming a member. I appreciate you guys becoming members. We are going to be having a couple member lives coming up for you guys. This is kind of a trigger warning. This is when the father first found out that Kiely, that they, was in there. So. All right. Um, one second. show you some photos of the campground as well. No. Sorry. So sad. The mirror in the sidecar scene. She must have bounced off of something before entering the lake. That probably will be an important clue in my opinion. I don't know. Just need to pray for him. But this is where the party took place. Right in this area. Yeah, what do you have to be, like 40 miles an hour before the airbags go off? I know she has one sibling, Teresa, but when I read that article of her in Men's Health, yeah, well, all we have is pretty much assumptions right now. That's all we have. I mean, at this point, everything we can only, you know, have opinions at this point. In my opinions, this happened. I agree, Casey. I think when they went back to the car, something happened, in my opinion. I feel like they went back. Maybe they did charge her phone, but I feel like there was definitely something more. Was there drugs related? Was there, the accidental overdose? Um, okay, Monica says between 8 and 14 miles an hour. Or was there some type of fight? Or is this, just an accident on Kiely's, part? Either way, in my opinion, she shouldn't have been left alone. Oh, really? Be blessed. I haven't saw that yet. Be blessed says I seen where called Life 360 was disabled just before the text to her mom. Now, in my opinion, I mean, if Kiely, wanted to turn off her 360, um, I mean, I feel like if you are able enough to turn off your 360, the Life 360, then you are at least of sound, some, you know, thoughts in your head to where you can, maybe not drive as you should, but at least not go into a lake. The best thing out of this is just, this is just an accident with nobody implicated, no foul play. I agree, Pinky. In my opinion, Sammy's timeline just doesn't fit. Expect something. I mean, you could possibly be right. You could absolutely be right. And that's your opinion. And I hope you are right, actually. Yes. Does Life 360 go offline when service is spotty? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. But I know that nobody was complaining about service that I have heard of. And, they had been texting all night. I hope you're right. I saw a survey earlier on Twitter, and it was like, I think it was like 70, maybe I can pull it up. It's like 72 or 3% in their opinion felt like there was at least some foul play. And then the rest, 20 some percent, felt like it was accidental. But either way, we just don't know. We really just don't know at this point. Let's see here. This is I wanted to show you guys this. This is not the news coverage, I don't think. This is like someone very close to. There's the car. There it is. I think this car makes like 20. Yeah, they're pulling it out, but it's like not on the truck yet. Oh, all kids out there, don't drive drunk. Do you think the mass exit at 12:30 was because of being aware of what happened and freaking out? It's very possible. I think it got bigger than definitely what they even way anticipated. But, how long was it advertised and stuff? So this is my thing. Let me show you this timeline. Sammy was adamant that she was abducted, then deletes a post denying she was found. Still doesn't sit well with me. There's a good chance that there was loud noise and extreme noise at the party with that many people. It is very possible no one saw or heard. That's very well possible. It's possible that you know, they all knew or next to all of them, or there's a possible just a small group, just like who was in the car, don't make a scene, let's get this out of there. Um, and then there's a possibility that, this just happened, on its own, and Kiely drove right in. But I think this evening or this afternoon, my time, this morning in California, Pacific time, I think, they will let us hopefully know how this is being treated. Is this being treated as, a crime, a homicide, or is this just an accident? So this timeline. This is, Mags leaves the party at 10:15 to about 10:30, somewhere around in there. Kiely responds to Jagger's text and says that she's sorry he's going through this, whatever that was. He tells her, quote, not to do anything stupid. 11 p.m. Sammy and Kiely go to Kylie's car to charge phones and drink more alcohol that was in Kylie's car. Sammy mentioned a couple of other, quote, friends being in the vehicle as well. We have still yet to know who those friends are, why she hasn't named them. Could this be, okay, thank you, A-Farm. Could this be, I was wondering if it could be, a couple guys or whatever that was giving out drugs. Screenshots of Sammy Instagram. What the hell? Okay, we'll look at that. I'll look at that in a minute. I mean, it is a lot harder to see Thank you, D Sunshine. Sorry, I'm getting information, you guys. Okay. Sorry, guys. Office phone's going off. Okay. Me calling you. Okay. All right. Let's finish this thing and then I'll show some other stuff. Um, so yeah, she has never said who the friends were, anything at that point. Between 11 and 11:30, Sammy asked Kiely for a ride home from the party because her ride was leaving and she wanted to stay longer. Okay, so let's say Kiely says yes, which I can't imagine Kiely saying no to her. And, you know, they're planning on, staying home, So Kiely asked her mom if she could, stay another 45 minutes around 12:15. And Sammy was one of the, you know, one who planned this event, right? So why wouldn't she stay till the end? I mean, is it because it just got way bigger and way out of hand? I mean, that could be possible why Sammy left early, or wanted, you know, left before everyone leave. Usually if you're a host of a party, you know, you make sure everyone is being responsible and are able to get home correctly, safely. All right, 12 a.m. Elsa sees Kiely. Now, this is the part, if this is true, if the Elsa part is true, or if Elsa was allegedly one of the other ones in the car with Kiely and Sammy. You see, Elsa may actually have seen Kiely at midnight. Kiely may have been alive at midnight, and this just been an accident, of no fault to anyone. If that is true, that she's seen Kiely at midnight, in my opinion, then it would definitely, in my opinion, be an accident. Now, if Elsa was one of those friends in the car with Kiely and Sammy, she could have just said, "Oh yeah, I saw Kiely at midnight. Yeah, of course I've seen her." So that's what we just gotta kind of wait and see on. Brush in the lake. Yeah, that's another thing that feels kind of weird, is people leaving early. All right, 12:03. Last location shared with mom at campground. Again, if this is true, then we have to, it would make her, and it would make it an accident. If this is somebody who um, had Kiely's phone, then it's more toward foul play. 12:25. Last time Sammy sees Kiely. 12:25 a.m. Quote, "I was leaving and I gave her a huge hug, telling her I loved her and goodbye, and for her to get home safe." or be safe. But wait a minute, Sammy, didn't you say you was going to take a ride with her? But then Sammy says, no, she was too, intoxicated. Well, if your friend is too intoxicated, hello, you don't let them drive. You make sure that they get home safe or to a safe location. Period. Always. Never an exception. Okay. Now from 12:25 to 12:30, 5 minutes later, Snapchat data shows ping in same location as campground. So 5 minutes before the last ping, Sammy's like, I'm leaving. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Right? I'm leaving. Bye. And then 5 minutes later, it pings. Now, from 12:30 to 12:33, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Campers David and Jennifer Nepove witness a large group of cars leaving the party. Now, 12:33, Kiely's phone took off. Right? Kiely's phone took off. Now let me show you this. To me, okay, they're over here, somewhere in this area, partying. A bunch of cars take off at this point, right? A bunch of cars take off. At 12, what was it? 12. From 12:30 to 12:33. Okay. So at 12:30, there's a ping somewhere here in the campground of Kiely's car. At 12:33, Kiely is down here, right down here. And that's the last ping, which leads me to believe she's already in the water. The car has already filled up with water, and that water has disabled the phone. I mean, whether that happened by, accident with Kiely, or whether it happened with some nefarious reason is up to be seen. We still don't know. But in my opinion, because of this timeline, something is up. To me, it's not that coincidental that from from 12:25, okay, 5. Let me show you this. I can't do two screens, or I wish I could. So from the last time Kiely says, or Sammy hugs her friend, the last time Sammy hugs her friend, to the time water is in the car, filling up, and the phone shuts off, in my opinion, is 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And from the time of the last ping at the location is 3 minutes. I see you. If someone is not being respectful, I haven't seen their comments or anything, but if someone is being disrespectful or whatever, if they can't be respectful, then they can be quiet. And if they can't be quiet, then they can be booted. So to me, it's just not possible, in my opinion. I mean, it is possible, but it's not probable unless there was some help. But this is the thing. If that phone is off in the water by 12:33, which is, in my opinion, the reason why it went off, 3 minutes later at 12:36, well, goodness, Sammy receives a call from Kiely, even though Kiely had literally texted everyone all evening long, and most of the times. And most of the times, she did text. I'm very sorry, guys. This is just very emotional for me. You just see these things all the time. Sammy receives a call from Kiely asking Sammy if she needs a ride home. Oh, crap. Now, this is the thing. All right. I'm going to tell ICU. ICU, we're at a party. I'm going to give you a great big hug, and I'm going to say goodbye to you, and I'm going to say, what am I going to say? And I'm going to say, bye, ICU. I'm going to give you a huge hug, and I'm going to say, I love you, ICU. Goodbye, and get home safe. Okay? Never less you're drunk. But then, after I say goodbye to you, that's when I'm going to call you back after I've already left. I've already left, and I've done told you to get home safe. But no, you know what? I'm in the car. I'm already on the way home. I'm going to pick up my phone right here, and I'm going to call you. And I'm going to say if you need a ride home. But Sammy also states, when she called me, this is a quote, when she called me, she was not in a car. How interesting. I could hear the party and people, many people talking in the background, end quote. Hmm. So, in my opinion, something happened in that car. Or something happened at some point in that evening. And then someone texted Kiely's mother and said, "Can I stay a little longer?" And at 12:30, they're still at, the party. That's the last ping at the campground. And right after that, there's a bunch of people leaving. Bunch of people leaving. 3 minutes later, the car is already in the water. The phone is already off, in my opinion. And then, after the phone is in the water, in my opinion, Sammy said she received a call from Kiely. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, it's purely tragic. Yes. Never ever leave your friends, family, a stranger in harm's way. If they are at the same party with you, whether you know them or not, make sure that they are taken to a safe space so they can sober up. It is so important. So important. Um, so, I knew she had lost control in the water. Has anyone seen these comments from Sammy's Instagram of someone outing her to FBI? Has anyone seen that? I don't know if it's legit or not because her Instagram is deleted. Hold on, I'm getting some information. Bear with me, guys. I would. Okay, I'll share it. But yeah, she definitely deleted the entire account. I mean, that's a definite. Uh, I don't know if these are 100% true. Maybe someone can tell me. Um, Someone just sent them to me. Don't take these as fact because I have not independently verified them because I can't. This is supposed to be Sammy's. Someone said, I told you don't leave her here yesterday, did I not? Bring the burner phone. Also, I shared some Instagram messages with persons from you. Whocares.com. I knew it and I mentioned it. I knew she had lost control and was in the water. I would go to the FBI office and give a statement when the arrest, the three, you know what, Samantha, Vanessa, and Vanessa's boyfriend. By now, Vanessa should be in Queens running. This cannot be the same person. No, that's trash. Trash. That's trash.
Call from D. Greg.
Sorry. That's trash. That's how misinformation gets. Toss that, guys. Let's see here. You know, if Adventures with Purpose had not been there, they would have never found Kiely. Updates on our efforts so far based on confidential information. We started in Truckee and have been able to clear Truckee and everything, including Boca Reservoir and many spots in between. Today we are focusing on Prosser, Stampede, and a few more. Thank you all for your support. Thank you to Zanos in Truckee for feeding our team last night and all we do to volunteer or help, as well as the locals here that have been greeting us with open arms and strong emotional support. Again, asking, please keep Kiely and her family in your thoughts and prayers. Hug your loved ones a little tighter and the time take the time take the time to take time with them. Sorry. Did a search with location. What's that? Hmm. Interesting. If anybody wants to come up, you're welcome to come up. Just be respectful of other people's time. Um, if you want to talk about the case, that's fine. Let's just kind of keep it on topic if that's okay. Um, where's that? ICU, can you send me that Fox interview yesterday that I played whenever Adventures with Purpose uh, was looking for Kiely? Because I think it's a very important interview with something they said. What are you trying to tell me? Go for it. Fluffy, I don't know about that. I think they, in my opinion, they did. Hey, Aubrey, can you just turn on your camera for 2 seconds, please? Thank you. You're good. You're good. You can turn it off now. Thank you. How are you, Aubrey? Are you there?
Sorry, muted. My
That's
bad.
okay.
Um, I just wanted to say super quick, it would be really super interesting um to see if the car's lights were on and also what gear the car was in when it was found.
Mm,
Because
good
that,
thought. Good thought.
that's
Yes.
honestly all I wanted to say was it'd be super interesting to see what gear it's in, if the lights were on and everything like that. So
Yes, the lights is what really like the gear, I thought about that, but I never thought about the lights. They
yeah,
could be on
but
auto on too. Yeah, that's true too.
oh, what true.
Damn auto on in these cases.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to say that you're doing great, that I will fall asleep to listening to your voice, and
Oh, thank
uh,
you.
I think that you and Molly and everybody involved is just doing a good job. And that was just my little tidbit, was the lights, to see if, um, to think about if the lights were on at least.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Thank
So,
you so much, Aubrey. I
well,
appreciate you.
you have a good rest of your day,
You
darling.
too, my love. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hey, Cam. Cam, are you there? Cam,
Am I on?
you're on.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I
Good.
just want to say this. People need to remember these kids are young. I remember at one point at 19 years old, I left a bar with my friend drunk because all I thought about was me getting home safe. So it is possible, and she had a wreck. And they spent all night with a helicopter looking for me because she ran out into a bunch of brush. So
Oh, wow.
I know. So they are teenagers.
They
People
are.
need to remember that. They don't think nothing bad can happen to them.
They
You
do feel invincible. I mean, I think everybody does at that age.
right,
You don't think about death at that age, you know what I
right,
mean?
right. And I do believe if she was drinking,
Like
it's
you,
definitely possible she drove off into that water, not even realizing there was water there.
it's very possible.
I mean, I've
What
driven drunk back in the day, 100 years ago.
right. What
So,
what gets me is the time frame though and the calls. That's what makes me more suspect about it and just
right,
behavior. So we're going to find out you know the best case scenario in my opinion out of any of this is that it just was an accident.
right. I think it was an accident.
A-
But
And
it
I pray that it was cuz I don't want to think that somebody did something.
this awful.
Yeah,
I don't think they did. I think when they do all they do, we will know that it was an accident.
I hope you're right. But
So
she will or the Placer County sheriff, they will be live today at in just a little bit. I don't know if it's going to be 9 o'clock my time. They said I read 11 Pacific, but somebody else said it was a different time. So I'm just going to have to double check that.
right. Yeah, I would like to see that too. So but you're doing a wonderful job. I love it.
Thank you, my love.
All right.
Appreciate you. All
Thank you.
right. Bye bye. Hey Shells, how are you doing?
Hi. I found the oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
just say something 2 seconds. Hey Camille, uh, it's delayed. If you have like a TV or something on that's playing in the background, that's why it's being delayed. So if you can turn that off and just use your phone or your laptop or computer, uh, we'll add you. But it's okay. She dropped. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Shells.
Okay. I am remember I told you I thought I saw like a six pack come out the window.
Yes.
Okay, if you go back to the live where they were streaming her up like up in the air,
Uh huh.
um is at 44 minutes and 39 seconds.
Uh huh.
And I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Let's look. Hold on.
Just caught my eye.
44 minutes.
Yeah, 39 seconds.
Okay.
And it looked like it was like easier to see yesterday.
Hmm.
Like I don't know, it just I don't know, but I think that's what it is though.
Interesting. 44:39. Okay, let's see here. 20. Um, let's see if this is the right one. Hold on. Hey, Shells, could you just show your face for 2 seconds, please? Thank you. You're good. Okay. Are you talking about this one? This scene?
So if you go to 44 minutes and 39 seconds,
Okay. We got like 39 more seconds. So you can see the car there in the water. Oops. There's 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, 30. You said 39?
yeah, 44. It's up in the left corner a little bit.
Okay, that's 44:39.
Okay, and then just let it go and you'll see.
Where do you,
See it up there in the left hand corner, Gordon?
right up here?
Yeah.
I think that's a diver or something, or a wave,
No, it's no.
don't you think? Right up to here.
Yeah, right there. See it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
See, there's like three left out of there.
Well, you see it just fell. You see that? Hold on. Watch this thing. Watch it. Now watch it. See how it falls on the screen? That's weird. I think it's a reflection.
Do ya?
Yes, because it falls all at once.
Oh, I thought it like sunk.
wonder if it could be those. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Wonder if it could be those inflatable device. I don't know what they're called. The inflatable things that AWP uses to put under the car when it's like, maybe buried in sand, or it's not face up, or I'm sorry, it's not on its wheels and easier to drag it. Wonder if that was one of their,
I don't know.
because I used to watch them all the time, and they would live do some, of their things, let you see the sonar and how they look at it and determine this or that, and then throw the magnet down. And then I had seen an episode or two where the car was turned upside down, so they have these bags that they're huge, but when they hand them to them, or when they get them in the water, they go and put them in the car, and then they inflate, and it kind of lifts the car up,
Yeah,
so that
right.
they can drag it easily out of the water, or with the tow truck.
Yes.
But I don't know.
Oh,
That was pretty weird.
yes. I got an email while we were live just now, and it says I'm incorrect with the. Hey, Case, can you show your face, please? It says I'm incorrect with. Okay, thank you. You can turn it off. With the location. Thank you, Tori, for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Um, I do not think it was at the boat ramp. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
And they're showing me what the news says yesterday, and I just don't. Let me find it. I'll show you guys. They gave me a source. One second.
Adventures with it's on right now.
What's that?
Adventures with Purpose is on right now.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to end this. Guys. I want to go watch them. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to go watch Adventures with Purpose. Y'all go over there too. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Love you guys. We'll come back.
Love you
Bye
too.
bye.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye.